Hello and welcome back to Newsmin. It's the 11th of October and right now it's time for a quick general gaming news update. The first piece of news today is one that I am personally super excited about. Chris Roberts, creator of Wing Commander, Privateer and my personal favorite, Freelancer, has revealed his return to game development with a project he's been working on for just under a year. Star Citizen. I could actually stop right there because that name just does it for me. But I'm sure some of you actually want to know more, so here it is. Star Citizen is a massive, persistent, open-world space combat sim of sorts that'll feature both single and multiplayer, and is being developed entirely and exclusively for the PC using a heavily modified Cry engine. That's the short version. The very short version. If you head on over to the game's site, robertsspaceindustries.com, which you can find linked below, you can read a whole lot more about Chris's extremely ambitious plans for it. We've been told that we'll be able to do what we like in the game, be it living a military, civilian, mercantile, or even pirate life. That's okay! Encouraged even! Players will be able to buy a ship big enough to house their friends' fighters, or have manable turrets for them. The game will have a fully simulated economy, and regular updates to add content and permanently change the spacescape. Additionally, players will influence the universe with a ship and item marketplace, similar to the one in Team Fortress 2. The game is being crowdfunded, much like how Kickstarter works, and they're looking for between $2 and $4 million. Ideally. It will have Oculus Rift support, which is amazing. And finally, my only gripe with Star Citizen, November 2014. The expected release date. Oh, how could they do that to us? Although there will probably be an alpha or beta before that, I kinda want it now. So that's it. Read all about the seemingly perfect Star Citizen below. Watch the amazing looking trailer that is actually all in-game footage right here on YouTube and let me know what you think. Again, there's a whole lot more information out there that I have no chance of fitting into one of these newsmins. Check it out. Next up, the devious and adorable Borderlands 2 Necromancer is now available for play. Almost a full week early, so that's great. And let's not forget about her faithful companion Deathtrap. The Necromancer DLC contains the character class itself, but also includes bonus items which were included in the Borderlands 2 Premiere Pack. It's on Steam right now for $9.99, but remember, if you did pre-purchase the game, then you already have Premier Club content, and you won't need to pay for this character at all. You'll just be able to download it and play right away. So do it! Do it now! Oh, and before doing it, there are 2 more Ecologs up, and these 2 are the best by far. In Ecolog 3, things already start getting a little dark, with Gage cutting her own arm off and replacing it with a robotic one to better control Deathtrap. And then in the 4th one, something terrible happens. You'll have to hear it for yourself. She ends up with 20,000 listeners and she's forced to flee to Pandora. And yes, her dad is still there being awesome. So I guess all of that kind of explains why she's hunting vaults now. The links on your screens will open in new windows and I urge you all to check them out. Then if that wasn't enough Borderlands for you for one day, the first proper content-filled DLC pack for the game has been announced. It's called Captain Scarlett and Her Pirate's Booty. It's set to take players to an entirely new area of Pandora called Oasis and feature all sorts of treasure-finding activities, glorious battle with new enemies, tons of loot, new vehicles and much more. The DLC will be out on October the 16th, the day the Necromancer was actually meant to release on, and will set you back $9.99. More details below. Last up, before we jump into the smalls, those of you desperately waiting for Cube World, the Zelda-esque adventure-type game thing, would be super interested in knowing that there's a class overview up on the official site. A quick look at the post will tell you that you can become a warrior, ranger, spirit mage, or rogue. Warriors can be guardians or berserkers, rangers can choose between sniper and scout, spirit mages specialize in either fire or water spells, and lastly, rogue can follow the way of the assassin or the ninja. Interesting stuff, and well, the game itself looks amazing, and I can't wait. Check it out for yourself below. Now, if all of that wasn't enough, let's have a look at a couple of smalls. Walking Dead Episode 4 is now available, Retro City Rampage is also now available, and Total Biscuit has a WTF is of it up. You can find that right here on YouTube. SimCity closed beta signups have started, a new Bioshock Infinite trailer is coming soon, MechWarrior Online is starting open beta on October the 16th, GOG.com are having a special on Divinity games, and lastly, a new Far Cry 3 trailer titled The Tribe. That's it for this episode. Check back here soon for more, like the video and do all that other good stuff, and most importantly, happy waiting for Star Citizen. It may be a long time and all, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. Happy that.